Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce CRMA video session 201. So basically in today's video, we will actually cover up on building the basic standard leads dashboard. Okay, so we will take into consideration the standard object leads and we will build a very simple dashboard. Okay, we will follow the same format we have been doing. Uh, so let's continue. Now, of course, there might be people who might feel that they have understood the basic stuffs. I mean, how to build the dashboard and everything. Uh, for them, they can actually skip the video if required, but otherwise you can also watch this just to ensure we are much more comfortable with the CRMA dashboard. There are a lot of widgets. I am not using all of them, but definitely there have been a lot of widgets which can be used. But it's just to get much more hands-on, some practice on building some basic dashboard. That's it. Okay. Of course, we will continue further on this, but that's the way to go about. Right? So let's say I just write select ID from lead, and what I'm going to do is probably I will once again do the same thing. I will see what are the fields I can actually deal with. So if I click on new, what I see is I have the last name, I have the company. Company is the important field. Okay, the lead status. So last name, company, and industry. Okay, the lead source, uh, rating as well. Yeah, there's a quite a few ones. Let's see. Okay, how that works out. Fine. So ID, name, company, lead status, ID name, company, lead status, lead source. Okay. Industry annual revenue rating. Okay. I think there's quite a lot of these. Yeah, what I see is probably the industries are not there much. Annual revenue is also there. The ratings are also not that much. Okay. Probably I can take the ID name, company, lead source status, and maybe the maximum annual revenue as well if needed. But yeah, I think this with this list I can go ahead and build the basic dashboard. Right? So I will just click on the Analytics Studio. Once again, I will go to the data manager. We'll select the Salesforce objects, of course. We'll select lead. And let me just search all this. So I have the ID, I have the name, I have the company. Okay. Uh, Country, I'm not sure if that should come up. Let me check if I can bring something related to country maybe. But probably I think I don't have much data over there, I guess. Oh, country, I have a lot of data. So let me take country for sure. Okay. So yeah, country makes sense to me. So I will take the country as I have a lot of data over there. Uh, I can show you the chart as well, which we use specifically for country. Lead source status, industry is not there much, annual revenue, okay. And the creative data, of course, okay. So let me select the created data, fine. Now let me just check, okay, let me remove this. So I have taken ID name company, okay, ID name company, lead source status, yeah, lead source status, and yeah, that is the thing. That is enough for me. No need of industry and all those things. I think this much is enough. So I'm clicking on lead. This will be so I've taken lead and lead dashboard dataset. That is fine. I'm clicking on save and run. And finally, we will monitor this dashboard. Okay. So yeah, let's kind of wait and monitor this dashboard. So as you can see, this recipe ran successfully. Now, once again, I will come to this particular app and yeah, the lead dashboard data set is already here. So once again, the same thing. I will click on the dashboard, click on create blank dashboard, and first is of course, having this particular text and then adding one more text over here. That's the thing. And finally, we will have the filter. So let me go with one list filter maybe, and one more list filter once again, one more list filter, and finally I can go for the date filter as well. So I'm going for the date filter. So here, go for this one, and what I will do is I will go for let's say let me go for status itself. Okay, here I will go for lead source. Fine. Here I will go for let me go for country. That's fine. And finally, I will select the created data. Okay, that is also fine. Okay. Now I will create one chart, two charts, consecutive charts. Right. Okay. Here, what I will do is I will select the lead source, of course. Fine. And let me name it over here lead source. And definitely I will take the help of the suggested chart and I will see what kind of best looks over here. I think I can go for this one right now. Okay. That is completely fine. I will go for this lead source like this. And here, let's say select something related to status maybe. Fine. And maybe on the chart, what I can do is, sorry, on the suggested chart, I can just check what will look better. So I think okay, let me try something different. Maybe I can go for this chart. Fine. And here, of course, I can write, oh, what I'm doing. I can write something like status. Okay, that's it. Let's expand this a bit. And here, maybe I can go for company. Yeah, I can go for company maybe. Okay. Yeah, I have all this company and I will make the use of suggested chart to see what can best be represented. Uh, mhm. I think this one looks fine for me. Okay, that is fine. And here I can go for. Okay. You can always make the use of suggested charts. You don't need to decide it yourself. You can always make the use of suggested chart, and you can map anyone which you think will look presentable. And of course, you can always ensure that it's a bit different to the other charts. Okay, so the more variety of charts here, the more great it is to present it. Fine. Here I will go for country. And I'm suggested, of course, it will show me the world map, I guess, right? Yeah, as you can see, showing me the world map. Okay, so I will go for this first one itself. That is fine. This is more like a world map, and this will also look proper over here. So I will write country over here. Okay, and finally, I will have the lead details table. Okay, that is something I'm thinking if I can replace something else. Navigation toggle. I think nothing else is required. I can make the use of this one itself. Okay, so I will make the use of table where we will have the complete details. Okay. So I have the lead ID, I have the full name, okay. I have the status, company, lead source, maybe lead source, I can put it over here. Company, I can put it over here. Status, country is fine. Annual revenue, and finally the create table. Okay, that is fine. So yeah, leads details table, and I can click on done. This is giving me the lead, and yeah, that is all set. And here, of course, I can write leads dashboard. And here I can add that text of this dashboard. Here I can make it as alignment. And here also I can do the same thing. Okay. Yeah, one thing what I can do is I'll press on shift and I will actually shift this downwards. Yeah, I can, like I could have easily done with containers, but that is fine. I can still do it. Okay, and maybe I didn't add a number widget, so I can quickly add that as well. Okay, so I will add the number widget. Here it will be total leads records. And here let's say go for something like total annual revenue. Okay, something like that. And I can make it bigger. You can press shift on your keyboard. So what happens is just wanted to teach you, like for example, you have certain charts and you want to shift this further. So you can press shift on your keyboard and you can just drag it down. Okay, in that it will automatically the other charts are going to shift down. So again, I'm pressing shift on my keyboard and dragging it down. So that is the thing. I'm going for center. Here also I'm going for center. That looks cool. And here, of course, you can shorten the numbers. Okay, that's the thing. And yeah, I can write something like total annual revenue maybe instead of writing sum. So I can write total annual revenue. Okay, these are the total records of leads, total lead records. Okay, leads dashboard. This dashboard for the details that related to lead. I can make it like 12. That is fine. This one I can make it, I don't know, 18 maybe. Oh, I didn't select it. Okay, that's cool. So that's the thing. As you can see, it's a basic leads dashboard. This dashboard provides the detailed insights related to lead. So if I select something, it will show me the appropriately all those things, right? So whatever things you select, basically it's going to provide you those things. You can select the details over here, like there's a correct clip you want to select. You can do that as well. Okay. So yeah, that is about this one. So I can very quickly save it. So before saving, one thing is maybe this one I can make it as multiple selection. I think that will look good. So from here you will just select on multiple selection. That's it. Okay. So and after that, of course, I can just name it as use dashboard. I will save it in my CRMA dashboard app. And yeah, that is all about this one. So now, of course, this country, if you want, you can select multiples from here and you will get to see what are the annual revenue and where exactly this country will be located. Like here, if you see this is the map, okay, here you will be able to see that part. Okay, so you see certain borders are coming up over here. So through that border you can see. So for example, if I don't select anything, okay, you see this blue marks are already there. Fine. So basically, if the count of rows is low, it will be a lighter one. Fine. And for example, this is a very lighter one, but you know, France, you have a record. I can see this. I'm not sure how much you're able to see when I'm sharing my screen, but that's the thing. And if it's on the darker side, you'll be able to locate that as well, the country. Okay. So this is a way we can also do. And one more thing is here, I think it should be fit to widget. That is something I didn't do. I can mark it as fit to widget. Okay. So yeah, that is all about this one, a basic leads dashboard. I think by now you should be comfortable of building any CRMA dashboard. So yeah, that's it about this, and let's meet very soon in our next video.